with estrangement and like strained relationships, you know, you're basically grieving like the relationship that you never had, or like you wish you had. This is coming up a lot at the moment, and you know, nobody wants to really be in an estranged, you know, relationship with a family member or a friend. You know, look, at some point along the line, someone's probably been a bit of a dickhead, and you know, a boundary's been crossed, and now you're not talking. Look, for whatever reason that might be, I'm not here to judge whatsoever, but it is one of the loneliest kind of, can be one of the loneliest types of grief, because it doesn't get that validation. You know, for example, this is coming up a lot lately as well, is, you know, somebody in the workplace, for example, their parent has passed away, and another person, their parent has passed away, but they didn't have a close relationship, or close, like, you know, another person did, and this person's getting all the attention, and given all the time off in the world to grieve, and oh my God, we're so sorry for you, which is amazing. And then the person that had the estrangement with their family, their parent, is getting nothing, because they're just like, well, you weren't really close to them, were you? You know, and that is, unfortunately, that is what is still out there in society. You know, we're supposed to be inclusive, right? But unfortunately, we're just not. There's a lot of hypocrisy out there. And, you know, that's where we need to find a bit more awareness and a bit more sensitivity. And look, many people use coping mechanisms with estrangement and strained relationships. You know, you either just turn your phone off at certain times of the year, like say Christmas, forget all about it, or, you know, you just, it's been so long, you just whatever about it now. And, you know, if something is messing with your peace and you've got really strong self-worth and values, that's enough for you to turn around and say, nah, not doing it. Look, if you are struggling with that, because, you know, a lot of people as well do hope that that person is going to contact them, or they're going to contact them in like a couple of years' time, and everything would have blown over and everything's going to be fine. They might have changed. And unfortunately, in many cases, that doesn't happen. So if you are struggling with that, and you're struggling with your values and your self-worth, please reach out to a friend and, you know, seek professional help. You know, there's no shame in seeking out some guidance from a professional that understands you. Anyway, have a nice day. And as always, stay connected and reach out if you need to.